Hi, you're watching Time Warner Cable's local edition. This is the Sacramento Report. I'm Jaime Garza, and I am joined once again by our Inspector General, Laura Chick. Always nice to see you.
Good to be here, Jaime.
And since we last talked, you've been extremely busy trying to oversee stimulus money that's going to come to the state of California. You're trying to figure out where the money should go properly, and recently you were asking for some transparency in government, and yet there are a lot of agencies here in our state that have not yet, I guess, put their reports forward to see really what's going on, correct?
Yeah, well, part of the stimulus dollars in the Recovery Act is all about transparency and accountability. But I don't think it should stop with the recovery dollars. I mean, I think we're in a different era where the public deserves and wants to know how government is spending their money, and really it's government's job to make it as easy as possible for people to know that. You know, that was one of the things I did as LA City Controller, and I know that Governor Schwarzenegger has that as a priority. So last week I sent him a letter and said, you know, your transparency website where you and I thought we were getting departments to put all of their reports on, well, whoops, everybody's parsing over words. He had asked for audits that departments are doing to be put on the web, and by saying audits, well, that left out contract reviews, compliance reports, studies, inspections, etc. It left a whole bunch of things that are public records. People could get those reports if they knew what to ask for, but why should they have to? Mm-hmm. So he's expanding the transparency website, and it's not just adding more information, it really needs to be made more user-friendly. And so the Chief Information Officer, Terry Takai, is also hard at work trying to make that website more user-friendly.
All right, you're going to have to tell the voters here, is it realistic? A lot of people have this attitude, it's the state government, it's state workers. I'm sorry, I'm speaking for the people out there. Right. Are they going to do it?
They're not
Can
believers.
They do it? Exactly.
Well, and that's exactly why I'm not going to give up. And I don't think I have to push hard at all. I know I'm not pushing with the governor. He is absolutely a partner with me on this. But there is a culture up here that I have scratched on, and now I'm punching through. And I call it, you know, the culture of secrecy, of appearances, of get along, go along. We don't want to show our dirty laundry. And I'm preaching back. This is not about covering up. This is not about someone trying to expose your dirty laundry. This is about there's always room for improvement. There's always places that we can get better. That's what the reports are about. And if those reports never see the light of day, one, you can never have lessons learned, you know, that transfer from one program or entity to another. And two, nothing ever changes if you're always shoving and being secretive and shoving information down.
Are there any, I guess, consequences that say, okay, to a certain state agency, if you don't produce this, if you don't make this available to the public, are there consequences to
Well,
face?
I mean, the governor issued an executive order last week in very clear and strong language, and he didn't mess around on the timeline either. He said, I think, you know, in 5 days I want these things on. Now, they'll get thrown on, and then we're going to need some more time to make it user-friendly. But I think that department directors and cabinet secretaries are very respectful of the governor's wishes. So I don't think there'll be any holding back. And if there is, and I find it, believe me, I'll be sharing that with the governor.
We only have about 40 seconds left. You've been in this position for about 4.5 months. Is it everything you thought, more challenging? Where do you see it?
Everywhere I look, I see a call for change and improvement, not just confined to recovery dollars. So it's probably more than I thought, but I'm eager for it. And I think in the governor's last year, this is an opportunity to push for change.
Afraid of fraud?
There's going to be fraud, but we're going to find it. Mm-hmm. We're going to find it, and I'm trying to prevent it. You know, we want to be out in front, stopping the problems before they occur. So I'm going to use this occasion to say, you even thinking about messing with these recovery dollars, don't bother. There's a bunch of district attorneys, U.S. attorneys, FBI who are watching.
Not going to say any on you. That's Laura Chick. Don't forget the name, our Inspector General. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
And thank you for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition. This is the Sacramento Report. Make it a good day.